Hey guys, Shanzi here. Are you sick of me appearing in your YouTube feed once again? Yeah, Niantic has dropped yet another piece of news. If Niantic keeps this up, this channel will just be a news channel for Monster Hunter now. Alright, listen up kids. Big changes coming our way to our beloved weapons. The folks at Niantic believe that it's important to achieve a good balance between the weapon types. Some of the things they considered during development are the characteristics of each weapon type being expressed accurately, and are the strengths of a particular weapon type too advantageous or disadvantageous beyond the original intent. The focus of adjustments between close range and long range weapons are the main focus of this major update. Niantic's ideal balance are as such. With close range weapons, a higher risk of taking damage would be offset with an exhilarating play experience with more destructive and consecutive attacks. With long range weapons, a lower risk will require a more strategic approach to battle, in which hunters need to take into consideration how to best inflict damage. Currently, the development team feels that the close range weapons are at too much of a disadvantage compared to the long range weapons in terms of both risk and damage in hunts. Let's get down to brass tacks. For Sword and Shield, the overall damage reduction rate when guarding against enemy attacks will be reduced. To put it in layman terms, you're gonna take more damage when you guard against enemy attacks. If you time your guard just right, you'll be able to perform a perfect guard, much like perfect evade but guard. A perfect guard reduces damage more than normal guarding and activates the offensive guard skill if you have it on. Do note that unlike perfect evade where you receive 0 damage, you will still receive some damage when you perfect guard. You will also be able to transition from guard to backstab quicker than before. How quick? No idea. If you are one of those Sword and Shield players who does not utilize guard skill and dodge instead, this update should not affect you much. Greatsword users get a huge buff in this update, as they should really. The iframe will start sooner when you tackle. The transition from a charge slash to the next level of charge slash will be quicker than before. You will be able to evade more quickly after a charge slash. After a jumping wide slash, you will now be able to move into a charge slash by tapping and holding. This is great for Greatsword users. Get it? Great. However, we will only know how much of a buff these changes are when the update is live, since there are no numbers to quantify the changes. Some changes for our bowbros too. When using lock on and charging your hammer, you will now be able to move towards the lock on target more smoothly. And you will be able to evade more quickly after all attacks. The second point is really important since hammer is a high commitment weapon, and being able to evade quickly after attacks allows hammer users to start their next attack sooner. If you were to whiff your attacks, you can also get out of the way sooner. For our bow buddies, damage reduction when there is a distance between you and a monster will be greater. Critical distance or effective distance is something that bow users should be aware of. If you are not within critical distance, your damage will drop off. With this update, the damage reduction will be even higher. All large monsters will be more resistant to shots aimed at their non-weak parts. Yeah, okay, we are supposed to hit weak spots only, but not all breakable parts are weak spots. It's gonna be harder for us to break parts like Tokay's wings, where it is not considered a weak spot. What about Barov? Its only weak spot is its tiny baby hands. A perfect evade will increase the charge level by 2. Currently, a perfect evade gets you directly into level 3 charge. This means that if you were to perform a perfect evade without charging, you will only get into charge level 2. If you were at level 1, you will be at charge level 3. If you were at charge level 2 and above, after performing a perfect evade, you could directly fire off a charge level 4 shot. Lastly, the speed of rapid arrows will be slightly increased. To be honest, this is an overall L for us bow players. Gun-loving I mean, light bowgun players suffer similar changes on damage reduction when they are not within critical distance. Similar to bow, if you were to hit non-weak spots, your damage will be reduced further. Gone were the days when you think you could play with semi-gyro. I mean, well, you could still do so, but your hunts may not be as effective after this update. Achieving a perfect evade when your ammo is maxed out will grant a bonus of +1 to the number of ammo. The key point is that your ammo must be maxed out when you perform a perfect evade to get this bonus. Else, it's just gonna be like how it is right now, where you get an instant reload. Not too sure if this +1 bonus is a one-time bonus or if it's gonna stick throughout the hunt. Imagine if you have 3 slicing ammo and you perform 3 perfect evades at full ammo. Would that be 6 max ammo now? My guess is no. It will just be capped at +1 ammo per hunt until your next reload. But once again, this is just my guess. I'm really not sure. And this is something we will only find out when the update is live. According to Niantic, there are no changes to longsword. There are other changes too. Monsters now have a wider range for their roars. Good luck trying to get out of range of Diablo's roar. They have also shared the formula for calculating the rate of increase in damage when skills that increase attack power by a multiplayer are stacked has been changed. Again, with no numbers provided, we wouldn't know if the formula has changed in our favor or not. It will take slightly longer time to evade after getting up from heavy damage when the hunter is thrown back. It is easier to launch an appropriate attack based on your proximity to a monster. This means nothing really. They need to provide some examples, or else how would we know exactly what attacks they are talking about? They have also increased materials you can get from daily quests. I'll provide a link to the changes in the description box below if you want to read up on it. Okay, so homework for you guys. Let me know the following in the comment section below. What weapon do you main currently? Are you going to stick with that weapon after this update? Or are you going to switch to another weapon? That's it for today guys. Sub if you have yet to do so. We have a welcome gift of 5 monster bone S for you. Thanks for watching, and hopefully my next video is not an update video. Bye bye.